Good luck, girls. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
5's winning. You see score over here.
All right, Rhinos are going to take on Sonic Red one more time. We played them yesterday, took them in 2. Let's hope that what the girls are calling Juju stays with them and that they can take them in 2 again. Girls are going to start on serve receive. Serve is up. Shalina gets it to Aubrey. Doucette kicks it over. Vanessa to Doucette. Doucetting all the way to Olivia. Gets tipped on a block. Over to, there's a block. Going to Shigalina. Over to Aubrey, who sets up Olivia again with a big hit. Sonic really wants it today. Tried with the tip, couldn't make it happen. And so Rhinos will take the first point and serve. Their turn to serve, and Doucette, nope, Olivia's going to start with the serve today. Serve is up, and good, and Sonic didn't know what to do with it, and it shot out the back. her second serve. It's over and it's good. Sonic chasing it out. And it's over to Olivia. Passes it to Gisette. Who backsets it to Christina with a hit. And into the pot. Good job, Rhinos. 3-0 lead. Olivia with another set serve. Rhinos lead 3-0. Serves up and it's good. Sonic sends it over in a free ball. Olivia follows it back. Christina's on it. It's over the net. There was a tip. Aubrey got it. Although there is going to be 4 hits as it wasn't actually a full block. So Sonic's going to take the point on that and go back to serve. Serve is up. Vanessa follows it through. There was a tip at the net. And again, the girls had it, but just bounced it back up and out. So 2-3 for Sonic. They're back at the net for a serve. Great big serve all the way over to Vanessa, who sends it to Doucette. Sets up Shalina with a monster hit, and Sonic couldn't do anything with it. It slipped right off her hands and slid right out of the court. Aubrey's going to come back here and take the serve. Dynamite serve. It's up. They're going to set it to the line. Doucette saw it, sent it to Christina, who then gave it to Shalina with a power hit. 5-2 for the Rhinos. And it is going to be Aubrey's turn to serve again. Serve is up and it's good. Sonic has it. It's over. Shalina gets in, passes it to Doucette, who passes it to Vanessa, who hits it right into the net, giving Sonic a point. 3-5 for Sonic, and they're going to serve. Serve is up, straight back. Aubrey follows it. Olivia's going to rescue it over. Doucette's going to kick it over back to the Sonic side. They've set it over to the line. Doucette watched that happen, passed it to Christina, who gave it to Shalina. A block by Vanessa. Sonic got tangled up in the net there with the block. It rolled down the net. That's a tricky play when it rolls down the net. And now it is Christina's turn to serve. She's going to take a deep breath. Big serve from Christina. It's over and it's good. And it is in. Very back corner. Excellent placement. Sonic was pretty sure that was out. Christina was pretty sure that was out. And it's going to take advantage of the fact that it was in. (7-3) for Rhinos. Christina's serve is up and in. Again, Sonic's going to follow it, but lost it in their kerfuffle at the back. 8-3. We're going to call a timeout to Sonic. takes a 9-3 lead. Again for the serve. For Rhinos, goes to line. Unfortunately, Sonic caught onto that, followed it all the way out. 4-9 for Sonic and their serve. Sonic's gonna serve. No, girls, you can't, they're playing. You gotta wait till the ball's dead. Ball's out. Now you can go. Bit of a cluster here as teams are emptying. Shalina's up for a serve, 10-4 for the Rhinos. That serve got them an ace. It's now 11-4 for the Rhinos. Just wait, they're serving. Shalina's up for a serve. Over and in. Vanessa with a fight at the net. Tipped it back in, even though Sonic stuck their foot out to try to do something with it. 12-4. Shalina's going to take the court again and do another big serve here. Excellent serve, unfortunately goes out. So Sonic will take that point as a 5-12 and their turn to serve. Rhinos on serve, receive. Big serve, it's out. Good job, girls. Good eye. 13-5 for Rhinos. And it is going to be Vanessa's turn to serve. Vanessa's big serve into the net. Sonic's going to take advantage of that. It'll be their serve. 6-13 for Sonic. They're looking a little flustered on that side. Rhino's still trying to keep the chatter up. Even though it's 13-6 is still a big lead, we've seen this flop. Big, but Sonic just must be spooked because they just shanked it into the net. Let's hope we don't reciprocate back, but knowing that Doucette's coming to the back here to serve, this will definitely be an opportunity to shine. 14-6 for the Rhinos where Doucette's serve is up. And again, kicked right out the back, took an ace off that, and a timeout once again called by Sonic. For the Rhinos, who sets up to serve. Great little serve. And Sonic not sure what to do with it, sends it out the back. Gets a touch on it. 16-6 for the Rhinos. They're going to serve again. Set serve and it's lost on the Sonic side. Doucette's going to serve again. 17-6 for the Rhinos. Serve is up and good. Split between those two back players. That's a hard place to be when it goes between the two. 18-6 for the Rhinos. Serve is up, and Sonic gets it over, and it's back. So now Vanessa's going to pass it over to Doucette, who's going to set it up to Olivia with a block, but it tangled down the front of the net for Sonic. They're just calling a second here. Captain of Sonic team's chatting with the ref. Ref's gonna come down and talk to the coach. If you need to go, go. No, he's just talking, so go now, yeah. If you guys wanna go, go. Ref's gonna talk to the, gonna just figure out something going on there. Looks like the ref has got it sorted, chatted with the scorekeepers. He's now going to converse. He's gonna, nope, he's not even gonna tell the captain. Looks like they've got it sorted. Doucette's gonna take the back of the court again, 19-6 for the Rhinos. Not really sure what that was about. Something to do with the score paper. Doucette's up, beautiful serve. Sonic shoots it out the back, 20-6 for the Rhinos. And Doucette's going to serve again. Beautiful serve. Sonic gets it up and over. Doucette follows it. It's going to send it over to Christina. Setting up Aubrey. Yeah, hits it to the back. There's six back. Pardon me? What's their first? Yeah. If you want, there's a good spot there. Doucette's gonna go for another serve, 21-6 for the Rhinos, over and in. Poor Sonic, just struggling to get a touch on that ball. Calm, cool, collected. Doucette's been on a bit of a run now. 3 points to end of match. The pressure of being down here, she's got it, and that went out. A little more heat than she wanted, but that's okay with a 7:22. Sonic's going to take a chance to go back and do a serve. Rhino's getting into serve receive, focus, little chatter amongst themselves of what they want to do. Big serve from 17. Shalina gets it up to Doucette, who kicks it all the way over, but it is unfortunately tangled into the net. Sonic will take advantage of that with an 8:22. Their serve again. You can tell by Cody standing here, it's a little bit tough doing the lines when there's no line calls. Shalina's got it up, goes straight out the back off her fingers, 9:22. Sonic's up to serve, 9:22, serve is up, goes straight to Vanessa, who gets it over to Christina, who's gonna set it over to Aubrey, sends it in a free ball. Sonic's gonna try and cycle it through with a hit, but again, off the deflect, back onto the line, so 10-22 for Sonic. They've seemed to gain a little bit of a momentum, so Rhinos are gonna refocus, giving a little pep talk, gonna let this happen again. 17 went on a runaway yesterday as well. It's over and it's out, good eye. 23-10 for the Rhinos. Olivia's up to serve. All she needs is 2. Big serve, and unfortunately it went straight into the net. So 11-23, and Sonic will get a chance to serve again. Ball is up, it goes straight to Vanessa, who sends it to Doucette, setting up Shalina with a hit. She sends it to 6 back on the Sonic side. Doucette was there for the line for the cross. Christina sends it over, and Shalina with a hit, And it is out. Shoot. Good play. Good cycle. 12-23. Sonics up to serve. Serve is up. Vanessa lies it. Sends it over to Doucette, who wasn't quite ready for it. Went a little bit over her. 13-23. Sonic serve again. We're going to call it time. We're going to call it time for the Rhinos. Take the court again on serve receive. Sonic again, 13-23. Their serve. Big serve and it's up. Vanessa follows it, sends it straight to Doucette, who's going to set up Christina. It's over. Doucette to Christina. Christina to Shalina. Shalina's going to set it in. And with a dive from Sonic, they just couldn't get it up in time. Now it is game point. Aubrey back to serve. 24-13 for the Rhinos. They could shut this down right now and send it to set 2. Beautiful serve by Aubrey. It's up. It's over. Shalina bats it back, and Sonic, that will be the end of that match. That is a win for the Rhinos. They're going to go to set 2, where line 2 is going to take over. Thank you, ref. Good job. take the court. They are going to get served. I believe Harlow's going to set us off with a serve. These girls are pumped. Set 1 in the bag, hoping to put in set 2. If they win this game, they're on the track for the gold medal. Game guaranteed a medal. If they don't, they're headed to the battle for 3rd. So we're gonna send what the girls call good juju out and make sure that we get this one in the bag so these girls can bring home some hardware this weekend. Harlow's gonna start us off with a serve. Big opening serve, it's up. Sonic sends it over, and it is. That was in on the line. Very good play by Sonic. Hard to read those ones. We're gonna just settle in. Go back on serve, receive. Sonic's up to serve. 1-0 for Sonic in the second set. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but it looks like we lost it. Sorry, we were talking to the parent. Serve is up. It goes to Fraser, who gets it to Harlow. Sends it to Cody. There is a touch. Sonic gets it. They're going to send it back over. Rozichuk gets it, sends it to Harlow. Harlow's back over to Rozzy, who kicks it over to Sonic. I think Sonic's pulled out their big guns. Oh, Rozichuk stuck her hand up. Oh, shit. Rozzy stuck her hand up, and Nikita saw that it was there, put it on a pancake, but not enough to get it up. 3-0 for Sonic. That is out, but Rozzy got it going to Harlow. Cody gets it with a hit, goes back to Sonic's side. A monster hit, Nikita digs it up. Harlow's setting it over to Rozichuk, who gets it to their 6-back. Back set over to Sonic, who sends it in. A free ball. Nikita gets it. Sends it to Gertyson, who gets it to Cody. Little bit of a tricky one there. Fraser gets it. And right to the net. Didn't go anywhere. Good try. They just need to take a breath, settle, get focused. Lead for Sonic. Game is in. Nikita follows the ball. Gertyson sets it over to Cody, who sends it over to Sonic. That is in. Point to the Rhinos. We're going to call a timeout for the Rhinos. Serve is up. It goes to Fraser, who kicks it over to Harlow. Cody with a big swing, and that is in. Point for the Rhinos. Finally, they're going to get a chance to take advantage of this. Little Brinkley Rozichuk's going to take the serve. 1-5 for the Rhinos, and Rozichuk's up for a serve. Serve is up and over. Sonic sends it back. Rozzy's right there. Gets it to Harlow. Harlow gets it to Nikita. But it blocks and it's out. So that means that the Rhinos are going to take a point off that So that's a good little flow for them. Rozzie's going to take it again, go for another serve. 2-5 for the Rhinos. Just waiting for the crowd to settle so that we can play a game. Big serve by Rozichuk. She sends it way back to the Sonic court. Rozzie's right there. Harlow gets it up. Nikita's going to go for a hit. Sends it over to Sonic. Tried to hit across. It didn't quite work on the Sonic side. It went into the net. 3-5 for Rhinos, and Rozzie's going to go back and take another serve. Serve is up and over. And an ace for Miss Rozzie on that one. Went straight to the dirt. She's feeling the confidence now. 4-5 for the Rhinos, slowly crawling their way back up. Big serve, tries to go to line. That is in. Excellent, excellent job on Rozzie's part. That's a tough one to do. Get it over and straight to the line, but still get it in. 5-5 tied, and now Rozzie's back to a serve. Excellent serve. She sends it straight back. Going as a free ball. Rozzie's right there. Harlow's going to set it up to Cody, who's going to tap it into the pot. Nikita passes it to Harlow, who sends it back to Nikita for a hit. Sonic's on it. Nikita's at the net. Oh, what a great idea. Harlow was there, and so was Rozzie. Harlow stuck her hand out. Rozzie hit the ground, went straight out the back. Sonic will take the point for 6-5. And Rhinos are back on service eve. You can go that way. Little rallying from the lines and the bench. Straight to Cody, goes to Harlow, sends it to Nikita with a hit, and that goes straight off their six-pack and out into the netting. 6-6. And we're going to let Cody take advantage of her serving streak she had last game. See if it's back. 6-6, Cody taking the serve. Excellent serve by Cody. In and to the line. Girls are calling it out. The linesman is calling it in. 7-6. We're going to let Sonic take the serve now. Serve is over. Rozichuk's going to take it, but it's a little too high. The idea was there. 8-6 for Sonic. Girls need to just settle down, take a breath, and they've got this. Little rallying from their fans and their players. Serve is up. Straight between Cody and Brindley. They split the decision. We saw that happen to Sonic, and they served that right back. 9-6 for Sonic as they go back and take the serve. Ball, 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 ball. There's a ball on the court. We're going to let it go now. Sonic serve 9-6. Serve is up. It goes straight to Brindley. She's sending it to Harlow, who's going to give it back to Brindley. Unfortunately, that hit didn't go over the net. So 10-6 for Sonic. 10-6 for Sonic. Serve is up. They're sending it to Rozichuk, who gets it to Nikita, and Harlow gets it over. Cody was on the ground a little bit there. We've got a hit. Harlow sees it. They're running and just can't make anything of it. This Sonic team's got this line on the run a little bit. 11-6 for Sonic. They're up to serve. We're on serve receive. Nikita's going to get it up to Harlow, who's going to back set to Nikita with a hit, who then goes to that back corner. Good placement on Nikita's side, and it's now 7-11. And I believe Miss Brindley Gertisen is up for a serve. Brindley's up to serve. Serve is beautiful. Sonic chasing it, can't make anything of it. The Rhinos will come back with an 8-11 and Brindley back to serve. Beautiful serve up to Sonic. Cody gets it, sends it to... Oh my gosh, not sure who that was supposed to go to, but both setters just stood there. They're going to settle it out. 12-8. And we have Sonic. Serve is up. Nikita gets it. Goes to Brindley, who's going to send it to Fraser with a beautiful hit, but a touch off of them. And so we will take the point. That was an excellent, excellent hit. And now we've got Nikita going back to the line to take a serve. Beautiful serve by Nikita. It's over to Sonic. Nikita gets it. Brindley's going to pass it over to Rozichuk, who tried to tip it over, but it didn't quite get it. So 13-9, and Sonic's going to come back. Beautiful hit. Nikita's going to follow it through. Gruteisen's going to get it, but it doesn't go anywhere. They're chasing it out of the court. 14-9 for the Sonic. Rhinos stuck on serve receive here. Beautiful serve up to Cody. Going to get it to Harlow, who sends it to Rozichuk with a hit into the pot. But Sonic sees it, gets it up. A hit. Cody gets it up. Nikita's right behind. Brindley Gruteisen's going to send it over in a free ball over to Sonic's side. They're going to cycle through to Nikita. Gets it to Gruteisen. Going to pass it over to Rozichuk with another hit over to Sonic. They're going to send it in a free ball. Gruteisen gets it. It's at the net. Fraser kicks it back. Beautiful hit. Gruteisen's right there. Harlow going to send it to Fraser, who kicks it over into the pot. It's back over to Cody. Gruteisen over to Rozichuk, who tips it in. Yes! What a beautiful little play by all of those girls, highlighting all the things that they can do. Just amazing. Fraser's going to take a big deep breath and take her spot back behind the line. She's been consistent with her serves all day. Beautiful serve. It's over. They're not sure what to do with it. It's back. Cody's going to bat it over. Unfortunately, it's out. 15-10 for Sonic. They're going to take the serve. Rhinos back on serve receive. Beautiful serve. Straight over. Not sure who got that. Rozichuk or Fraser. Nikita in the back, and then it was sent over. Back set over. We're going to go. Brindley sees that happening. Harlow gets it. Cody's going to bat it over. Girls are getting back into position. Their middle's got it. Nikita's right in there over to Gruteisen, who's going to send it to Cody. Hits it to the back corner. Park's going to send it in a free ball. Fraser's on it. Rozichuk's got it. Is it over? It's over. Girls are reset. Good job. It's going to be a hit, knock at the net. Cody gets it, and Harlow, but there's going to be a point due to lifting. But what a great play. Girls, they're just trying. We're going to call a timeout, hopefully, if the ref can see. Time for the Rhinos to just regroup. on serve receive, 16-10 for Sonic. They're going to serve. Coach called a timeout, let them refocus, take a breath. Lots of giggles on the Sonic side. Serve is up, straight to Harlow. Then Verteisen's gonna set it over to Cody, who bats it over into the pot. Big hit. Nikita's gonna follow it. Verteisen's gonna step in, gonna pass it over to Cody. And that is in and on the line. Way to go. Cody's been swinging. It's been blown out the back today. It was straight on the line. Good job, Cody. Harlow's gonna take her turn at the backs. 11-16 for the Rhinos, and Harlow's up to serve. Big deep breath, serve is up. It's good. Straight and up. Just like it was, it went straight to six back, offerhand and into the bench. 12-16 for the Rhinos. Harlow's on her serve.
Come on, we're gonna play. Let's go get back into it.
Big serve for Harlow. A big hit touch on Cody, up by Rozacek. Harlow passes it back to Rozzy, who's going to set it over. The right side taking a swing at it. Fraser almost there. Couldn't quite make it. She ran. They had the idea. Come on, Rhinos! 17 serve is up. Nikita follows it. Harlow's going to get it, pass it over to Cody. Cody's going to hit it into the pot. Everyone's going to shuffle over. Big hit, block from Cody. Rozacek gets it, lost again in the net. 18-12 for Sonic. Serve, Nikita gets it. Rozacek's going to get it. Brindley's going to go for the tip. Good job, smart play. She's got a block and tips it back over to Nikita, who's going to pass it to Harlow. And then it was tipped over by the Sonic right at the net as Rozacek went to go hit, rolled down the net in front of her. 19-12 for Sonic. Serve is over. It is out. Good eye for the girls. 13-19. Rozacek serve. Rhinos trailing by 6. Still lots of game left. There was something chatted with the captain from Sonic, so Rhinos captain wanted to come in, and so Cody popped in to see what it was, and then just letting the coach know. Rozacek's going to take her serve now. 13-19 for the Rhinos. Beautiful serve, and it's over. Sent over in a free ball. Fraser needs to quit chicken winging that. That's 20-13. Hey. 20-13 for Sonic. Sonic's going to take the ball. Serve straight to Rozacek, who sends it to Cody. Fraser's going to send it over in a free ball. Girls are going to reset, get into their positions. Sonic's going to send it over. And yes, it was over. So it went outside the antenna. If you're not sure on how that works, once it's outside the antenna, it's out even if it does go over the net. It has to be between the two antennas. 14-20, Cody's going to serve. Big serve. Sonic's got it up. Going to send it in a free ball. Nikita steps in. Harlow's going to send it to Fraser with a big hit. Shoot, blows it out the back. 21-14. Good try though. Serve is up and over straight to Cody, where it goes into the net. 22-14. Looks like we're going to be pushing this to 3. This line looks a little bit flustered right now. I know they want to win, but they just need to settle. Take a deep breath. serve is up. Nikita's going to follow it. Vertisen sending it over. Again, little miscommunication on their part. Cody sending it over to Harlow. It's going, and then it gets lost on the Sonic side. Lined up for a hit, and it didn't work. Vertisen going to go for a serve. 15-23. Beautiful serve by Brindley. Over to Sonic. Blocked by Harlow, who then bats it back. Block again with a tip straight down into where there was nobody. 24-15. Smart play on Sonic's side. Possible game point. 24-15. Sonic up to serve. They're going to push this to 3. We'll take that gift in the mouth. That's 16-24. Big serve by Nikita. She takes a big deep breath. 16-24. Excellent serve to line. And that is out. So that is game for that one. We're going to push it to 3. See who comes out on that line. The race to 15. The winner of this game will go on to play for gold. Who has served? Good question. Looks like we're going to get served because Doucette's up for us. So Rhinos are going to get a chance to open up this game. Remember, it's a race to 15. We switch at 8. beautiful serve into the net. Oh my. Well, the way we always do it, let's climb back up. There's going to be a substitution on the Sonic side. Big serve straight to Vanessa, who's going to send it over the net. Sonic's going to get it, tangle it over. Doucette. Oh, Aubrey got it. Just a little bit of a miss. I don't even know what happened up there. Got messy. Everyone kind of got a touch on it. Nothing really happened. 2-0 for Sonic. Serve is up. Nikita's going to take it. Doucette's going to set it over to Harlow, who's going to hit to the back corner. Again, we know this over and over again. Six-back's a hard place to play. Harlow placed it there. Olivia's going to come up with a serve. 1-2 for the Rhinos. We're going to do a substitution for Sonic. Going to bring back in number 10, take out number 3. And Olivia's going to serve. Big serve up by Olivia. Vanessa's going to pass it up to Doucette, who's going to hit it over to Nikita, who bats it over to the Sonic side. Comes over in a free ball. Olivia follows it all the way over. Doucette's going to go. Aubrey with a hit. Up and over. Hits the tape, rolls down. And the Rhinos will take that point. Good job. And Olivia's going to go for another serve. 2-2 for the Rhinos. Serve is up. Sonic has it. Olivia's going to follow it through, get it to Doucette, pass it over to Nikita, who in that back corner. Again, if you can get those six-backs running to the corners left and right and hit cross, you're playing those players. So smart move on Nikita. 3-2 for the Rhinos. Olivia's going to serve. Serve is up and over. Sent it over to Sonic. Aubrey's going to bat it back. Sonic's going to get it. Olivia's going to follow it. Doucette has her hands on it. Back to Nikita. Sends it to that six-back. Nikita's going to bat it back. Six-back gets it but kicks it out over the benches. 4-2. Good job, girls. (4-2) for Rhinos. Olivia's back to serve. Remember, we switch at 8 and it's done at 15. Big serve by Olivia. Emily's going to get on it. Harlow's going to set up Aubrey, who's going to have a big swing. And that, my girl, is on the line. 5-2 for the Rhinos. What a great, great, great set they're having. Big serve from Olivia. Sonic's going to try and do something with it. Send it over in a free ball. Nikita's going to step in. Doucette's going to set up Aubrey. Going to have a big hit. Sonic's going to send it again in a free ball. Olivia over to Doucette, who's going to tip it over. Sonic saw that coming. We got a hit coming. Vanessa dove down to get it, couldn't quite make it. 3-5 for Sonic, their serve. Serve is up. Olivia's going to follow it. Aubrey's going to get it, send it to Nikita, who's going to set it over to the back line. And Sonic is going to chase it out the back. That's a 6-3 lead for Rhinos with serve coming up for Aubrey, but Aubrey's actually going to get substituted out for little Miss Rozichuk. Gonna let Rosie take some serves. Beautiful serve by Rosie over to Sonic. They're gonna hit, and that is out. So Rosie's gonna get a chance to go back and serve again. 7-3 for the Rhinos at this point. If they get it, we'll switch sides. Big serve, it's over, it's up. And Sonic hits it into the net, so we're gonna switch sides at 8 because we raced to 15 today. I got it. Rosie up with the serve. Beautiful serve over to Sonic. And a block by Nikita, a powerhouse. They're doing that hand signal because that's a roof. Rozichuk's going to go back 9-3 for the Rhinos. Big serve, and it's what those girls would call an ace. We're going to have a timeout by Sonic. Rozichuk up with the serve, going over to Sonic. Rosie sees what's happening, passes it to Doucette, who tries to tip it over to the net, and Sonic will take advantage of that. It's 4-10 for Sonic and their serve. Olivia, who gets it to Doucette, who sends it to Harlow, who gets it over. Big hit. Olivia's going to get it up. Nikita's in there behind it. Harlow's going to pass it over. Oh! And that was very much a point for them, for Sonic, as when they tipped it over, it did touch the line. 5-10 for Sonic. They're up to serve. Serve is good. Rosie follows it all the way. Doucette gets on it. Nikita with a hit. Over to six-back. It's going to get chased and hit the wall. So we will take an 11-5 for Rhinos, and it is their serve. Looks like it's Harlow's turn. By Harlow off the fingers of Sonic. They're going to take that point, 12-5. Remember, winner of this game goes on to the gold medal match. Big serve, up and over. Sonic's gonna try and do something with it. Big hit, blocked by Vanessa, and Doucette gonna go over. Olivia follows it. Carlo's gonna get it. Nikita with a hit, a touch over onto the Sonic side. A hit. Rosie gets it. Carlo gets it up. Nikita's gonna kick it over. Sonic's gonna try and work something. Rosie's right there. Carlo's gonna get it over to Nikita. A block by Harlow. Gonna get it over by Doucette with Nikita. A hit. Sonic's got it. We're gonna get it at the net over to Vanessa, to Doucette. Nikita over to the line, but Sonic saw that play. It's a hit. Harlow gets it up. Doucette. And Nikita kicks it back to six-back. What a rally. Gonna be at the net, and again, that six-back. Again, so hard to play. Point goes to Sonic after that really long rally. 6-12. Sonic's going to take the serve. Serve is up and over. They went straight to Doucette, they're going to chase it out and hit the netting. 7-12. Rallying themselves up to go. We got this. 7-12. Remember, it's just a 15. Big serve, it's up. Rosie's going to get it. The girls are going to kerfuffle over it, and Doucette's going to hit it into the net. We need a little bit more communication of what's happening here. 8-12. Sonic up to serve. Good idea, coach. Timeout for Rhinos. Going to take the court again on serve receive. 8-12 for Sonic. They are up to serve. Ball is up. Goes to Olivia, who gets it to Doucette, who's going to pass it to Vanessa, who sends it in a free ball. Sonic lost on their own side, misread the play, thought she was going to get set up for a hit, and it was not. 13-8 for the Rhinos, and Nikita's going to take the serve. Big deep breath for Nikita. Big serve. Going to send it over in a free ball, and it's out. 14-8. These girls are 1 point away from the gold medal game. They just got to stay focused and settled. 14-8. She's going to take a deep breath, re-enter the back, and get set up for her serve. Just serve, and it's out. Shoot, the adrenaline, it's so hard. So hard to gauge what you're doing, but that's okay. 9-14. Sonic on for the serve. 1 point. Serve is up. Nikita's going to follow it, get it to Harlow. Sets up Olivia with a big hit. And oh my God, these girls are going to the gold medal game. Pushed it in 3. Congratulations. Look at the celebration. It is happening. these girls are guaranteed a first or second place in Blue Pool of Premier 2. They are stoked. Our next game will be at 12:30. I will let you know if we are ahead of schedule, but stay tuned as we could start early. Congratulations, Rhinos Black. Way to be, girls. You beat them in the first Premier in 2. You took them to 3 this time. Way to be, girls.